Hey everyone, it has been a minute since I posted, but I want to get on here and tell y'all, hey, we have been so busy. Last week was the baby's birthday. She made 3, and then Wednesday, the day after her birthday, we woke up at 9:30, and she remembered that she had got some puzzles for her birthday, and she said, "Mom, I want to play with my puzzles." So I put the puzzles in the bed with her, in my bed, and I walked out the room. I went into the laundry room. I have an incubator in the laundry room, so I went in there to go ahead and check my incubator. And I hear her screaming. She's standing up in the middle of the room, just doubled over, in pain, just screaming. And I picked her up and I put her on my bed. I remember that she was playing with some pocket change that I had left on the dresser like the night before. I remember waking up in the night and finding a penny under my leg, so I knew that there was change in the bed. And I said, "Did you eat something?" And she said, "Yes, I ate something." I said, "What did you eat? Did you eat money?" She said, "Yes, I ate a coin." And so I said, like, "Which one did you eat?" I held up a penny and a dime, and I said, "Which one did you eat?" She told me she ate a penny. So of course I rushed her to the hospital. Well, while I was getting her dressed to go to the hospital, she had her clothes on from the night before because it was a long night. We were celebrating her birthday till like very late. I think we went to bed at like 12 o'clock that night. So I was trying to change her clothes, and she doubled over in pain again and just fell on the floor. And looked at my husband and asked him, I said, "Do you think I should call the ambulance?" And he's like, "No, just get in the vehicle and go." So I just put some pants on her. I left her dirty shirt on her. Didn't brush her hair or nothing, but I brought her to the hospital and let them know she may have ate something, she may not have. She told me she did. My husband didn't believe that she ate anything. So they did an x-ray, and I will post that x-ray right here. So as you can see on the x-ray, there is nothing in her x-ray that's metal, nothing that looks suspicious. I got that picture because when the x-ray tech was taking the picture, she asked me to step behind the wall into the office area where the computer is, and then once the x-ray was finished taking, she had stepped back into the main room to help her off the table because she just needed one x-ray. So I quickly grabbed that picture of her computer screen, and there was nothing on it. There was nothing on the x-ray that made me think that she had swallowed something. If you look at the very bottom of the picture, it does look like there is a lot of stool in there. So the doctor, nurse practitioner, nurse, whoever it was, I had spoke with her before during our care there, which was very brief. It just took me a long time to get there and a long time back because the hospital's like 45 minutes from me. So, she says, "Ma'am, there's nothing wrong with her. She's completely healthy." And I said, "Okay, well, is there anything else wrong with her?" She was in a lot of pain. What's going on? Why was she doubled over screaming in pain? And she says, "Ma'am, you have overreacted and you've caused her to overreact." And I said, "How was I overreacting when I was in the other room and she started screaming in pain, doubled over?" And she's like, "Well, if you look at the x-ray," and I said, "Well, I've seen it." She said, "She's perfectly healthy from nose to rectum." And I said, "But is she constipated?" Maybe she's constipated. Maybe that's what she's having pain. I was just in a hospital with my 10-year-old for the same reason just a few weeks ago. And she says, "No, again, like I said, she's completely healthy from nose to rectum." And I said, "Well, what do I do if she's still acting in pain when I get home?" Because she's not acting herself. She says, "Well, give her some food, give her something to drink, and then see how she acts." So I drive all the way home. I made her some soup, which she usually eats. She had like 2 sips of Coke. She took maybe a bite or 2. I know she took 1 bite of her soup. She may have taken 2. I didn't see her take 2. It looked like maybe 2 bites were missing out of her plate. And then she got up and she walked towards the living room, and she doubled over in pain again. She was crying, telling me her stomach hurt. And so I took a video of it. I'm not going to post it here. But I sent it to my mom and my husband, and they both said, "Something's wrong with her. Take her back to the hospital now." So I did. I took her back to the hospital, and we waited in the waiting room for a good 30 minutes. There's a lot of people going in and out. They said there was no rooms available. So we finally got into a room, and they didn't even like send a nurse in like they did before. The doctor immediately came in and says, if I had a child come in who had these symptoms, I would have ordered an x-ray, but since we already have an x-ray, it's not a full x-ray of the abdomen. However, it is enough to see that she is constipated, and we can do an enema here, or you can go home and do an enema or a suppository and to give her Miralax. I already have Miralax here. We don't really like using Miralax because of past experience with family members who've had allergic reactions to it. However, I brought her home, I gave her Miralax, and within a couple hours, she had used the bathroom. She is still having some issues today. Today is Tuesday, so this happened on Thursday, so it's been a couple of days. She's still having some digestive issues. She's not constipated anymore, though, so we are glad that she's not in distress and discomfort. But that is what happened, and so we've just been trying to watch her very closely. She does not go to the bathroom in her diaper. She does potty in her diaper, but she does not have bowel movements in her diaper, so she always goes to the toilet, and she's learning to go on her own, so we aren't really seeing whenever she goes. Usually my daughter will take her in there, but I've been watching her very closely, and she has been going more during the day whenever it's just me here. So we are about to head to church, and thank you for watching, everybody. Y'all be blessed. Bye.